Okay, time for some Tim Minchin. I'm going to just go straight into this one and then I'll show you what chords I'm using. Here we go. If they would let me trade, I'd give a year for half a day, just curled up on the sofa with you. We'd wander down to Cottesloe, eat fish and chips in the final glow. I'd hold my breath for I forgive you. Sometimes I feel you with me in the dark, and your faces in the faces of the strangers walking by me in the park. And reflected in your eyes is all my love and all my lies, is all my promise and my pride, is all my fear and all my fight, is all my dread and my denial. So though we cannot be together, I know that I will carry you wherever I go. I will carry you, Lord knows. I will carry you. I will carry you. And reflected in your eyes is all my love and all my lies, is all my promise and my pride, is all my fear and all my fight, is all my dread and my denial. So though we cannot be together, I know that I will carry you wherever I go. I will carry you, Lord knows. I will carry you. I will carry you. I will carry you. Oh, I've become obsessed with this song lately. You can kind of see why. Okay, so let's break down what I'm doing. I'm just going to show you an E major first and just what this hand is doing, my right hand, because I'm kind of playing it, I suppose, a little bit like a piano. I'm just doing that action. So I'm bouncing on maybe the A string, sometimes the E string, depending on the chord. So as it's in E, I should go to my E string, really. So I'm going... and it's just the index, the middle, and the ring finger plucking upwards together. So in terms of the pattern, I'm going up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. But you don't have to do that, don't worry, that's just my strange hand. You could do downstrokes with this and it would be just as nice. You kind of want it subtle and moody anyway, because it's all about the words and the emotion with this song anyway. It's not really about the guitar part. This is just pure accompaniment. All right, so this main chord I'm using, which kind of unlocked this for me, because when I was looking at tabs or chord sheets, it was saying B flat, which we're doing like an A, when we're playing an A with capo on 1. But it's not quite that. So I'm using a C sharp minor shape, this wacky one as opposed to this one, because I want to get an A in the bass. And that's that opening chord, that's if they would let me trade, I'd... and it gives you that sad, reflective sound. Oh, breaks my heart. Okay, so the actual shape then. So you've got your index finger on the, not the first fret, I nearly fooled myself then, because the capo, it's on the second fret. If the capo wasn't on, it would be on the first fret, but let's not totally confuse you. So index on 2nd fret on your G string, and then middle finger over on D on your on your D string, 3rd fret. There we go. I'm confusing myself really well. And then your ring finger over here on 3rd fret on the B string. So basically, if I try and slide them down, you can kind of see what I'm doing. But you can also hopefully see that that's just a D7 shape, up one. There's your D7. And then you just go up one, and suddenly it's sad. And you just put that A in the bass. Perfect. There you go. And then you're just going to an E. And that's that whole opening, that first verse. And that way it's even nicer when you get to the A. Now you'll notice I'm playing A with these three, just because I know I'm going to bars in a minute, so I want my index finger nice and free. That's the only reason I'm doing that. You could just quite as easily do that the usual way, the normal way. You don't have to do it in the strange shapes I end up doing it, but what I do anyway. If we go from I'd hold my breath for I forgive you. So you'll see them group together already, they're grouping. They're not pressing yet, and then they group and press. Sometimes I feel you with me in the dark. And that's the bit where you really want to lift it, make it a little bit louder. Sometimes I feel, because it's a little bit of hope, isn't it, in the song. And you're back to your E, back to your A again. I use that shape. Faces in the faces of the strangers walking by me. I do a full bar with this one. Now I know this looks mad. I always warn people at this. If I do it the way that you might recognize, you'd be like, oh, I see what she's doing. This is just how I do that A-shaped bar. No matter where it is, that's how it ends up looking. So what I mean by A-shape is there's your A, and you would just slide it up and bar. So this is a B. For all intents and purposes, we won't worry about the capo for the time being. Okay, so that's your B, and what I'm saying is I use a full one for this one, but later on I know I do this, like a sus, so that one's not on, I just use LS1, which is like a power chord B, right? But you've got the B down here, so it sounds quite nice and haunting. I definitely use this after the main bulk of the chorus, so when we're getting into I know that I will carry you wherever I go, I will carry you. Because I quite like sliding down to an open, like sort of sus A as well, with just two fingers as opposed to that one. And only because I'm in that formation, it just makes it easier for my hand. That's the only reason. So as always, this is just, suggestions. You don't have to do it. So let's get to this chorus a minute then. So A. And reflected in your eyes, C sharp minor. It's a bit trickier with a capo one. You're kind of thinking, where is everything gone? Because it's all shifted up one. But luckily we've got dots, so that kind of helps. So you can see this one's on a dot. So I think, all right, bar on the dot. Got my C sharp minor back. And it's this one, not this one. Just because it gives you a bit more of a clearer chord up here, yeah? You don't want the A in the bass suddenly. You want it up here. Nice, clear, moody. And it's just a bar and then an A minor shape. So that would be the A minor. Part of it was down there. You'd probably play it with those fingers, so we're just playing it with different fingers and shoving it up. Okay? Then again, you can slide down to A like that if you want, or you can put down a normal A. For lies is all my promise and my pride is all my fear. And sometimes I do this one instead of that one, or that one. On fear, up to you again. Fear and all my fight, again optional, is all my dread and my denial. You want this to be a nice strong full B. You don't want that one, denial. It's a little too loose, so you want it nice and clear. That one or that one, whichever you prefer. So though we cannot be together, I know that I will carry you wherever I go. This is my slidey downy. I will carry you, Lord knows I will carry you, I will carry you. And I don't mind this one being open like that, with that sus, because it's in a dream state here anyway. It's not the end of the song. Okay, and this is when I go to my little bit in the middle, which is just that C sharp minor shape again, and I pluck my D string and my G string together over to the B string, and then I hammer on to 2, or 3rd fret in this case. It's very confusing, isn't it? And then I pull it off, and then I play it again, hammer it down again, and then go back to E. So again, let's bring this guy up a bit. So D and G together, then to B string again, hit it again and then hammer it down, then pull it off. I haven't plucked it again, this is just for stability. Then hammer it again, and then to E. And you can see I'm picking my E string and my G string. Don't have to, you can strum it if you prefer. And once again, this is only here as a plant, by the way. I'm not plucking with this. It's because I'm on the neck and otherwise I'll fall off. I'll go plunk. Similarly, if you were over the sound hole, you'd use your little finger to lean on. And then I finish it off with a B, a nice solid B. And then you're back into reflected in your eyes, etc. And then that's all the same. And yeah, as you approach the ending, I would probably make them a little bit more clearer chords, so none of my sussy ones. Maybe the first one. So the slide, I know that I will carry you wherever I go. I will carry you. Slide that, that's fine. Lord knows. Keep these solid. I will carry you. I will carry you. So instead of that one, we're swapping it for the full strong A. I will carry you, because it's solid and it sort of completes the song. I know it's very subjective, but hopefully you get the idea. So basically you're sort of in a dreamscape for a lot of it, and as you end the song you're saying, no, I will be there, and it's a solid ending. Shout out to anyone else who binge watched Upright, which is what this song is from. Love it. And thank you so much for watching. I really hope this has been of use to you. Thank you. See you again soon. Bye.